Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Heroes of the Storm PTR. Today we are looking at D.Va. She has received a rework. It's on the PTR right now. Going to be hitting live servers very soon. I will fully admit that I was not a D.Va player before. My good friend Tim was. I don't know much about her. I know that she blows up. I know that there's a pilot form and a non-pilot form. I could probably guess her normal talent build. But other than that, I don't really know what was going on with D.Va prior to the rework. So in the Gazelle one, I was giving a lot of opinions and reminiscing about how he used to be able to play and kind of thinking about how he'd be different. I'm just kind of going into this one with a fresh look. And we'll just kind of see how it is. This has been one of the reworks that they were teasing for a long time. They've been working on this rework for a very long time. And I'm interested to see how it turns out. If you've never seen these theory crafting videos before, they are very long, very boring, very drawn out. I'm going to go over every talent in the game for D.Va, go over her basic abilities, and probably get a lot of stuff wrong along the way. If that doesn't interest you, get the fuck out! You've been warned, dude! I don't want to hear no shit! I don't want to hear any shit, okay? Fuck! Alright. So, D.Va. She has boosters. This was in before. She also has defense matrix. I always thought defense matrix was really clunky, actually. Was that a $100 donation? Well, goddamn, thank you. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. I always thought Defense Matrix was a little clunky. It locks you in place, and then anything in this area get reduced damage. We also attack in an arc. Our attack speed is 4 a second. That pops off pretty fast. If the enemy team has a block, and they're trying to mitigate physical damage, you could eat through it really, really fast with this. Something worth mentioning. I know that there were some talents before that made it so you could use your Q significantly more often when you were out of combat. I did enjoy those. I thought those talents were pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just get rid of Furion right away. Go rest, dude. Go try to find Tyrande. Also, if you're wondering what this is on my bar, this is the Gladiator's Medallion. This is part of the new Nexus anomaly that's going to be rolling out. Every single character. Arena rating increase not guaranteed. That's cute. Every single character gets a stun immunity. Oh, that's great. And you have to move it for both stances on D.Va. Oh, interesting. Big Shot used to be a heroic ability. Wow. It's now baseline. So if you're in pilot form, you could just use that whenever you want now. Call mech should happen whenever we're fully charged. I don't know how fast. Oh, it resets every fucking time. Well, I hope that gets fixed because that's irritating. So out of mech, you can see our pink bar. Once we fill up the pink bar, just by auto-attacking or using our abilities, we can get back into the mech. And this shows you your cooldown if you're not generating any power. This ability becomes available with the Good to Go talent at level 13. This ability becomes available with the Good to Go talent at level 13. Okay, it's weird that they show this on the bar if you can't use it. So, pilot mode unlocks Concussive Pulse and Torpedo Dash abilities. Torpedo Dash is a short distance, 10-second cooldown. Looks like a mobility skill. And deal 130 damage to enemies in a cone and knock them back. So this is like a... Okay, we'll fuck around with that when we get to it. I think that's the basics of everything. Oh, and then if we get enough energy, which hopefully we can... Come on, 6%. If we get enough energy, we can blow up our mech, sacrificing it for the greater good. You can also position it a little bit by pressing R, Q. You know, I actually used to play D.Va with this bound to shift. I made a custom keybind for D.Va. I guess that won't work anymore because I play her in Overwatch and you always shift to get the mech going, and it felt really weird to me to boost with the mech and then that not be on shift. It felt really, really, really weird. So what I was saying is you could start from over here, launch the mech, and then drop it exactly where you want. You can set up some cool plays with that. I don't know if talents support that more than it did before. I think there was only a couple talents for the actual explosion before. We shall see. So, pilot mode. Basic attacks reduce cooldown comment by 0.05 seconds. As a pilot, D.Va only awards 50% of normal hero XP upon dying. I believe your mech also gives XP as well. When D.Va's mech dies, she is ejected out 0.75 seconds after and can continue to fight. D.Va's mech only awards 50% normal XP. What else does it say? D.Va's basic attacks deal 25 damage in a large area for 0.25 seconds. Deals 50% bonus damage against enemies very close to the mech. Oh yeah, you get crits. Interesting. All right. So, we have level 1 talents. Or should we look at the heroics? Do you guys want to see the heroics first? Let's go to the heroics, because they're different now. Bunny Hop was in the game before, and there was a select group of D.Va players that really enjoyed it. I was always of the opinion to get the pilot shoot. I just liked it more. There were some corny little hotkey tricks you could do to stop the mech when it was not supposed to stop, but we won't go into that. D.Va's mech becomes unstoppable and stomps every 0.5 seconds, dealing 77 damage in a large area. Each fourth consecutive hit on a hero deals 100% more damage and then also stuns them for 0.5 seconds. This is what it looks like. It's pretty cute. 80-second cooldown on that. Oh, chat. This is why I need you. Look at this, dude. Defense Matrix felt clunky before because you had to do these weird positional stuff to maneuver it around. Now, you just hit the button again, and it moves wherever you want to. That's awesome. That's great. That's a phenomenal change. Liquid Cool. Oh, it's probably a talent I picked up. The other level 10 after, this is called Micro Missiles. This is brand new. After 0.375 seconds, channel a launch of 12 missiles in the target direction. Each missile impacts the first enemy in its path, dealing 65 damage in a small area and slowing heroes hit by 35% for 2 seconds. Stores 2 charges with a 5-second cooldown between each use. 2 charges, huh? Oh, that looks cool. Huh. So that dealt 781 damage per charge. So if I were to, like, boost in, that seems fairly easy to actually target on a hero. Hey, bud. My cooldowns didn't get toggled. Arthas is literally almost out healing it. Does he have rune tap? No, he doesn't even have rune tap, dude. So you don't get anything if you're out of your mech. It looks like actually all of your heroics now are dedicated to being inside of the mech. That's an interesting change. Interesting change. So to me, so again, I just want to really stress, not a D.Va player, but it always seemed like to me that your mech was pretty sacrificial. Like it didn't really matter much, and this could be completely off basis. So feel free to have your own opinions. That's totally fine. But it seemed to me like you would just kind of trade in with people until your mech died, and then, especially after level 10, after getting the pilot shot, the piercing pistol round, it seemed like that was your main goal, to be able to actually pepper people with that. But with your heroics only being usable inside of the mech, it's a lot bigger deal to try to stay in here. And with the W being able to be repositioned wherever we want it, That also makes the mech a shit ton more valuable, too. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, level 1, Full Metal. D.Va mech gains 10% increased health, and its fusion cannons heal for 20% of the bonus damage dealt. So we gain more health, and I think fusion cannons are just our auto attack. And it didn't say to heroes. Oh my god, we have self-healing on D.Va! Self-healing level 1 out of the gate, but only in the mech. Once again, another big mech focus. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Pro moves. D.Va's mech gains 2% movement speed and 2 armor every time it takes damage, stacking up to 15 times. Stacks of this effect decay every 0.5 seconds. Basic attacks against enemy heroes in pilot mode reduce the cooldown of call mech by an additional second. So this makes your mech tankier and also lets you get back in the mech faster if you wanted to do that. Let's see what that looks like. Toggle cooldowns, blow up. Oh yeah, I guess I have to lose the mech. Please attack me quickly. This is going to be more difficult to showcase than I thought. And then the bottom one, Liquid Cooling. Activate to gain the effect of a heal... Let's look at the cooldown reduction first. That's fast as fuck. That's crazy fast. Okay, let's read the other talent. Activate to gain the effect of a healing fountain. Requires mech mode. Passive. While in mech mode, healing fountain's cooldown is reduced by 50 seconds and an effect lasts 25% longer. So, at any point when I'm missing health, 250 seconds, not by, whatever. So, that's just a fucking heal. Does it consume my fountain? She has remote fountain usage? She can heal from the fountain even if that goddamn Asmodan walks over here and just breaks it at the beginning of the game. She still has access to the fountain. That's actually cool as fuck. That's neat. And very unique. No other character has anything remotely like this. That's really, really cool. I assume if we... I'm just going to check just to be 100% sure. But I assume if we tap the sippy cup, which is now frozen by fucking Arthas, that it would also be put on the same cooldown. Just assuming. Just assuming. Thanks, Arthas. Really glad that you did that. Really glad that you froze that, bud. Oh! I could use this even though it's frozen if I press the button. Yeah, same cooldown. That's really neat. That's really, really interesting. I didn't hate any of those level 1 talents. Again, I'm not a D.Va player, but on the surface, those all look pretty good. This one's pretty strong. Rush Down. Boosters deal an additional 4% of a target's maximum health as damage to heroes and heals D.Va's mech for the damage dealt. Boosters deal 100% increased damage to non-heroic enemies. We have so much self-sustain in the mech now.
Choose a talent.
That was an extra 200 damage to this. Toggle cooldowns. Let's see how much it is when we hit Arthas. An extra 176. That's a lot. That's a lot of a lot. 4% of a target's maximum health.
Killing spree.
And then we heal for that as well. Man, that's cool. That's really cool. Enemy heroes within the defense matrix receive 30% less healing. Basic attacks against heroes lower the cooldown of the defense matrix by 0.125 seconds. Remember, we attack 4 times a second. So we can't shoot while it's active, but you can get it off cooldown pretty quick. The reduced healing is... I mean, it's good. I never thought about trying to reduce healing of someone in that. Like, if it carries him palms himself, you can place this over him while he's in stasis, and I believe it'll reduce the healing that the palm gives. And obviously, if you see a big ancestral from Rhaegar being cast, you can just put this on a target, and it reduces the healing from the ancestral. If you see someone low, but see the particle effects of a bright wing coming in, you can easily react to that. And a 12-second cooldown means it's usually going to be available for situations like that when you need it, I imagine. That doesn't seem half bad. Chat's saying it also fucks up the Hawk. Yeah, there's a lot of uses for it. A lot of uses for it. We have nuclear option at level 4 as I get a cough drop for myself. Hitting your self-destruct mech with big shot causes it to self-destruct. What? When fusion cannons deal bonus damage to enemy heroes, gain 0.25 self-destruct charge. When fusion cannon deals bonus damage to an enemy hero. So the bonus damage only occurs when we're very close. Definitely charge faster. I mean, it's still slow. Come on. Oh, that sound effect, too. Dude, you could catch people off guard with that shit 100%. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna leave this here. Any type of slow whatsoever, all of a sudden, the explosion is actually feasible. You might actually be able to land it. I like these talent changes so far. It's such a big shift. Everything we're looking at is focused on the mech so far. Get on the point! Casting boosters grants nearby allies 20% increased movement speed for 2 seconds. If D.Va is not taking damage in the last 3 seconds, booster cooldown refreshes 100% faster. Kind of similar to the talent I was talking about before, where there was a booster talent just for moving around the map. As long as you don't take damage, you're going to be able to move around a lot with this. And it's also like a Lucio speed boost for your allies. If you couple that with the explosion, boop, get your team in there, boost them in faster, everyone jumps in on this. That looks good. I'm liking the direction this is going in. Hit the nitrous. The initial speed boost of the boosters is increased by 300% and then decays to normal boost speed over 0.5 seconds. During this time, booster stuns. Holy shit, you get a stun? Interesting. There was a talent in here somewhere that gave us percent damage, right, when we collided with someone. Boosters deal an additional 4% of maximum health. Yeah. So, if we wanted to do something like this, we just get that super fast initial boost of speed, and it's also going to stun the target at the same time. Hi, Arfis! Not half bad. Not that flashy compared to the other one, but not that bad. And then Fusion Generator. Every time an enemy hero deals damage while inside of the defense matrix, D.Va's self-destruct charge increases by 1% to a maximum of 20% charge gained per use. While at full self-destruct charge, Fusion Cannon's bonus damage is increased to 75%. They're already at 50%. So with that one, you would definitely want the nuclear option. This one seems a lot less consistent than the other two. Like, these both just happen, whereas this one has a stipulation. But if your goal is to try to get the mech up, or to try to get the nuke up as fast as possible, and increase your auto attack damage, it seems pretty good at that. Seems pretty good at that. Level 10, I like the bunny hop so far. I don't know if the other one just feels weird to me. I can't tell if I'm just sticking with what I know or not. But being able to engage on someone and stun them is pretty good. And then with bunny hop too, if we got liquid cooling and then we went for a mech build, we could boost in. Let's wait for him to come back with full health, because that's not even a challenge. Come on back, Garfus. Come on back, bud. We can boost in, stun, get this going, stun, do it again, stun, and then drop the nuke and shoot it. It seems like he could have moved out of that, no problem. I thought that was going to line up a little bit better. But I like what I'm seeing so far, dude. I'm like what I'm seeing so far. Oh, did I get the wrong talent? Hold on. Try that one more time. I missed the shot. So that's a little awkward. If I hadn't have missed that shot, he would have been fucked. And let's, of course, remember at any point I can heal for half of my health bar. I'm gonna do that one more time. If I refresh my cooldown, but it doesn't refresh the cooldown of that, that's kind of awkward. Stun, bounce. Stun. Stun. Oh, do I not have? No, I'm not getting that. I see. I see.
Don't GG yet. We've almost caught up.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Let's try that. Let's see how this feels. Boost in, stun, bounce. Pretty good. One more time, just for good measure. This actually seems like a really good combo. Yep. Here, let's take a squishy enemy hero. Let's go against a. I guess he's not super squishy. Let's try this against a gray man. See what kind of damage we do. He has a 3-level lead on me too. Keep that in mind. Refresh cooldowns. Get in the mech. Hey, bud. Use boosters after bunny hop. Does it line up like that? I thought it was still on cooldown. Yeah, they're still on cooldown, dude. That's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. I like that. I like this combo. Remember this. Remember this talent setup. That's pretty fucking good. All right, level 13. Target locked. Enemy heroes that remain in your defense matrix for 1.5 seconds have their armor reduced by 15 and their movement speed reduced by 25%. I imagine that's going to be pretty easy to keep active with the reposition. Good to go. Gives us these mobility unlocks. Let's test those out. These are pilot skills. I believe that's the first talent that we've encountered that is actually pilot focused. Good to go. Oh, excuse me. There was one more where we could get back in this faster, right? I don't even know where that was. I lost it. It's gone. It's gone forever. So good to go. We get a knockback. We can see how good that is. And we also get... Dude, even like just trading here, we're doing kind of okay. And that's without any healing. So our knockback's on a 10-second cooldown, and we have a dash that's also on a 10-second cooldown. That's a cool effect. So it just allows you to stay safer while you're outside of the mech. Allows you to potentially get back in the mech faster. Instead of a single shot, Big Shot fires 3 shots over 0.5 seconds. Each shot deals 75% damage. This used to be a level 20 talent. It's now a level 13 talent. Before, it gave you a monstrous amount of charge for your mech, so you could get back in it faster. Let's see if that's still the case. Dude, that makes our wombo combo that we were doing even better, actually. So let's test. Back in the mech instantly. Obviously, that was against multiple heroes. It won't always happen that way. Greybane! Oh, there's a nice line on the UI of the or the heads-up display of the auto attack. Uh-oh. Luckily, he decided not to attack me at all. God, that's only a 6-second cooldown, too. You could shoot that thing off all of the time. We're now a siege machine. Easy. Calculated. Had it all day. Never didn't have it. So when he comes back, we're baiting. Find me in the menu wave. 1, 2, 3, stun. 1, 2, 3, I don't have nuke. I actually really like that initial combo. Now, this is going to be dependent on getting your self-destruct back as often as you can, which is going to be the only hard part here. Be able to stun after the bunny hop if you don't boost in? Probably. That does take a long time to charge. That's really good. Even without making the nuke go faster, that's really good. Okay, level 16! In for the kill. Casting boosters grants a shield equal to 10% of your maximum life for 2.5 seconds. Each enemy hit by boosters increases attack damage by 10% for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Wow. Dude, such a mech focus, dude. Okay, so set level. Let's just go 20. Liquid cooling, nuclear option, hit the nitrous, bunny hop, pew pew pew, and in for the kill. Now, we only have one gray main to try this on, so I am going to go after these guys instead. Excuse me. That duration is a long one, and then we do 100 damage attack, basically. That boost goes away pretty fast, though. But, I mean, you could just kind of jump to the back line, right? So say this is the enemy healer, and we want to go in and deal damage. Boom. Boom. We're in. However, I feel like after I boost, I would be in a position where I would want to use my bunny hop. This seems like it would be really good with the auto attack heal. Like, really good with full metal. Whereas I don't think it actually has much synergy with what I was trying to accomplish. Defense Matrix area grows drastically in size each time it reduces damage. That seems really cool. Not the easiest thing to show in try mode, but you can lower its cooldown and reduce healing. That could be neat. When D.Va's mech would be destroyed, and instead gains a shield that absorbs 614 damage over 4 seconds. This effect has a 30-second cooldown. Emergency shielding was very, very good before. I see no reason it wouldn't be good now. It probably fits the most with what we're trying to do here, which is having a really threatening, tanky mech with a lot of CC. Where's our buddy? Oh, good, he's dying to a tower. Hey. Stop and pop. Bunny hop duration does not decay while D.Va's mech is stationed. What? Almost. Jesus. So can Garrosh throw you and not decay? I imagine that counts as movement. It's also currently bugged. If you attack move, it doesn't use the cooldown. I can't attack move. I can't do that. It wasn't letting me. Attack move onto a hero? Oh, interesting. The cooldown starts after the duration's done. This is so slow. This isn't even worth. Yeah, I still can't attack move. Maybe they fixed it, team. I can't attack move at all. Oh, you can instantly cancel it with that. That's a lot less DPS than normal AA. That's also what I was thinking. But it's also a stun every 3 seconds. So like every 3 hops. And you can stagger it out. Like, I'm just kind of chilling, sitting here. When he decides to move, I can move with him. Like, he was CC that whole time. The whole I mean, obviously not the whole time because I was taking damage, but like, that's a lot of lockdown. That's a lot of lockdown. Timing attack. Micro missiles gain an additional charge each time micro missiles hits an enemy hero. Reduces cooldown by 0.5 seconds. And charge cooldown by 0.25. Let's try it. Bat. Bat. Bat.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
It doesn't seem super responsive if you're trying to stun someone into that. It seems good for poking. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I'm not too crazy about that ability. Again, it might be because it's just so different from what I'm used to, and like, I'm cognizant of that fact. I just don't think I like it though. I think the bunny hop's better. We'll see though. We'll see. It also depends, like, how well can D.Va actually keep her mech alive now, because the focus seems to be so much on the mech. Pilot mode increases big shots damage by 75% and reduces cooldown by 2 seconds. Once again, that's a lot of damage increase, especially if you get the triple shot, like we have right now. And then ablative armor, 45% of ability damage dealt to D.Va's mech is returned as healing. That is not necessarily spell armor, but ability damage that then comes... I wonder if that calculates damage after the defense matrix would reduce it. Projected offensive field, a target duration for 3 seconds, reducing damage dealt by enemy heroes inside by 50%. Activate again to change the angle of projection. Damage dealt to the mech from enemies within self-defense matrix still grants the same amount of self-destruct charge. I mean, you're still taking full damage, but it's like you're taking 45% less over 4 seconds because you're... I don't know, dude. That seems situationally good. Headshot seems situationally good if you can stay safe in pilot form. You wouldn't want to use it against a Grey Main who could just delete you unless you have a really tanky team and you're positioning them really, really well. Stop and pop seems like it's the best one, my dude. So, in conclusion, D.Va rework. I know nothing about D.Va. Take everything I said with a grain of salt. I like liquid cooling, nuclear option, hit the nitrous, bunny hop, pew pew, emergency shielding, and then I actually think I would take headshot. I actually think I would take headshot. Stop and pop does seem really good though. So here's the combo. Here's the dream. The only downside to this that I'm seeing is it takes a really long time for the nuke to actually charge. Come back when you're full health, my dude.
That was rather entertaining.
All right. This will be a fair fight. We got a minion wave in the middle. 1, 2, 3, stun. Terrible nuke, but you get the idea. Dude, I almost killed him without the nuke. Like, I didn't even need it. I think it's better to charge in. That seems more natural to me. Charge in, bunny hop. Perfect. With the bunny hop buggy just right-clicking into me, chat was saying I had to attack move. Either way, if it's a bug, like, it's gonna be fixed. So I'm not gonna base a build around exploiting a mechanic that's not working right. Maybe because the initial impact stun doesn't seem to matter as much. Maybe for that reason, we would take a different talent at level 7. It was not taking... whatever. I think either one's fine. You can go with any of these and it would be fine. All right, that's my build. I'm sorry that I wasn't more insightful with D.Va. I felt like I actually had some good information about Gazlo, but this character, quite simply, is not in my wheelhouse. I thank you guys for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed your time. I'm really excited about this combo. I think that's cool as fuck that you could... So, insight, here you go. What I actually like is there used to be a talent for D.Va that increased the time that the nuke would spend on the ground, and it was terrible. I hated it. It was awful. I think Tim liked it. Of course he would. But fucking, it was like people just walked out of your nuke and there was nothing you could do about it. Now, with the new cooldowns... You can supercharge this thing so they can't walk out of it as easy. Like, that just seems good. I don't think he could leave. I really don't think he could leave. He would have to be in wolf form already and then disengage. That's how that would have to work. Now, of course, this wombo combo that we keep doing. Honestly, I think Greymane could go into wolf form and then go for the throat and kill me before that nuke goes off. Fuck it, though. You get what I'm saying. The only downside to this is that the nuke takes a while to charge up, so you can't do this cool thing all the time. I do think there could be a pretty viable auto-attack build, though. Fucking get fucked, my dude. Let's see what that would look like. Full metal. Gains 10% increased health and heals for 20% of the damage dealt with our cannons. I still like this. I still like this. Although... yeah, that's what we're going with. Nuclear option. We're still going to go with the stun. We're still going to get bunny hop. We're still going to get pew pew pew. But then at level 16, and for the kill, casting boosters grants a shield equal to 10% of your maximum life for 2 seconds. Each enemy hero hit by boosters increases your attack damage by 10%. So in a situation like this, once again, we'll say this is our healer. This is our priority target. We could do something like... whatever. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We could do something like this where we boost in. Boom. Big damage. Big damage. We're healing for this damage as well. Oh, we can actually test our healing here. Nice! Uh-oh. Chilling. I like it. I didn't really like old D.Va. I want to play this. And that's probably a good sign. A lot of self-sustain. A lot. And being able to use your sippy cup from anywhere with the right talent choices is pretty fucking nuts, honestly. Alright, that's our video. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Okay.